हर एक फ्रेंड जरूरी होता है और फ्रेंडशिप घर पे बैठ के ओटीटी पे स्विगी और जोमाटो ऑर्डर करके फ्रेंडशिप्स नहीं क्रिएट होती है, वो तो कॉफी शॉप में जाके क्रिएट होती है. बट आई डोंट डिनाई दैट ई-कॉमर्स हैज अ रोल, but we'll have to think very carefully and cautiously what that role is, how that role can be in a more organized fashion. Is predatory pricing policies good for the country? When Amazon says we are going to invest $1 billion in India and we all celebrate, we forget the underlying story that $1 billion is not coming in for any great service or any great investment to support the Indian economy. They made $1 billion loss in their balance sheet that year. They have to fill in that loss. And how did that loss get caused? They paid 1,000 crores to professionals. I don't know who these professionals are. I'm myself a chartered accountant. I've done law. But I'd love to know which chartered accountants, professionals, lawyers get 1,000 crores. Unless you're paying all the top lawyers to block them so that nobody can fight a case against you. You can take retainership with all the top lawyers and then there's nobody left to fight against them. If you make 6,000 crore loss in 1 year, does that not smell of predatory pricing to any of you? What did that loss come on? They are after all an e-commerce platform. They are not allowed to do B2C. The e-commerce platform legally cannot do business to consumer. They create entities where Indians contribute to making those entities, sadly. Then they get caught, so they start closing down those entities. That's part 2 of the story. But they only reroute all the business through an entity to show that it's business to business. But reality is all of you buy on these platforms, don't you? How do you buy? B2C is not allowed on these platforms. How are they doing it? Should this not be a matter of concern for all of us? So it's a very difficult subject to just bring out some details of jobs created in the sector. We'll have to assess what is happening to the 5 lakh pharmacies in the country.